Hey everybody, King Leflo here. I think I'll do a review on this figure right here. It's a cheetor, a transmetal cheetor. He is colored blue, and I think you can get this guy on eBay probably, I don't know, about a couple bucks. I think you have to actually pay money on eBay to get stuff from eBay. I'm not really sure how it works since I sometimes check that out. And figure is a cheetah, and you know, when I was a little kid, I used to like one of those animals that run around really quickly, you know, like an ostrich. But it's, you know, like I heard actually that in the savannah, you know, it's actually possible for humans to actually track down an animal because they don't have sweat glands like we do. Sweating, because you know, if you're sweating and you're walking around and you get sweat in your butt cheeks, you know, it kind of really hurts. This figure right here, he is all shiny. This is a shiny metal. It's like other molds of him, you know. This mold, this is actually kind of shiny and silver, but other molds of him, it's not so similar to this because the color scheme is different and the taking a breath there. I didn't really mean to stop speaking, but anyway, sometimes I occasionally have to breathe. But I'll try to speak continuously while I transform him. I kind of thought this guy was supposed to be like a young teenager in the cartoon, because he was always like, "Hey, I can do it," but then he'd always, you know, fuck up or some shit like that. Or like, "Wow, you guys are cool. Yeah, that's really cool." But you know, I really didn't like him too much. He was alright, but, you know, he always seemed like the dumbass, like Rodimus. He was kind of like Rodimus, and you know what I think about Rodimus, a fucking dumbass motherfucker. I hate this figure. I hate him so much. It's kind of really crappy. I don't really like this. But let's go ahead and transform him. Here he is in jetpack mode, as you can see. He can fly around like this. One thing most people don't know about, descended from dinosaurs. Cheetahs actually had this jetpack installed on them. That's what gave them their original speed. One thing about this figure, as you can see, his arms are his arms and his legs are his legs. That's one thing that's pretty basic among Beast Wars figures, I think. One thing I really don't like about the transformation, but I can live with it. I'd be scared if I saw this kind of cheetah coming at me like that. Yeah, that's kind of scary. Cheetahs, maybe you don't know, or maybe you do know, if you actually pull hard enough on a tail, it will come off. So he just suffers from the same ass syndrome. If you pull really hard on his tail, it comes off. The mode I'm going to call it, go ahead and call erotic mode right here. He's just sitting there and he's like that, and I can imagine he can bite you with this thing if you came close to him. If you were walking along, oh shit, and then he could bite you like that. Oh, what is that? Oh, it looks like a. Gets a little bit closer. Oh, it's actually a dinosaur with his tail ripped off above his head, and then they have to battle. And oh, which battle mode is better? Bite, bite, or pinch. I don't know. It's you know, he was fooled because he looked so dead there, and yeah, that's how he looked. We transform him from here. So you take his little battle face there, and you just slide it around like that, and you take the. Push it down along his head like this, and what you don't want to do is probably really important. You don't want to stop talking. That's one thing you don't want to do while you're transforming. It said so in the instructions. Do not stop speaking. This position here, all you're going to do from here is maybe put these things in there like that. I'm going to go ahead and say put those things in there like that. Make sure that thing comes around. Push his arms back like that. He does have the little pinchy hand things like a Stampy there with the little hand things. Maybe I'll get Stampy out here in a second. There's a little ant that just went under Stampy. There he is, little tiny ant. Where are you going, little ant? Stampy? Will he Stampy? No, he won't. He'll let him go. That's Stampy, but of course he fell for the oldest trick in the book. The dead dinosaur with the plant growing out of his head. His arms and his hands, his hands look exactly like this other guy's. Similar hand design there. Hand. I don't know how his back is supposed to transform there. Maybe it's supposed to stay up like that, but I think his legs can fold down like this. So, I mean, if that's the way he's supposed to look, then probably that's going to be better, because the way he's supposed to look is the way he's supposed to look. If you know what I'm talking about. If he had a nice voice in the cartoon, or if he hadn't been like such a dumbass, I would have liked him better. But you know, the way he was portrayed was kind of stupid and young and foolish. I'm gonna tell you, logically this thing is should be entirely made of metal, but who knows? I don't know what more to say about him. He's a kind of nice figure. He's kind of all shiny. This is one of the transmetal things. I thought transmetal. You would think they would there would be more metal. Actually, the whole thing is actually metal because it is a robot. But for some reason, this metal is better than the other metal, I guess. But I'm not really sure. I don't really follow the comics or the stuff like that. So I mean, he is looking pretty shiny, pretty cool looking figure, but his face looks pretty good. I don't know if we can get in there and look at that, but yeah, his face, look at his chest, the color scheme all, I think, works for him. He's kind of gold there, and he's got a little bit of gold on the legs there, and yeah, it's kind of nice. As you can see, his arm, that's his hand, and that's his head right here, called his leg. The actual part right here is the butt plug, and it fits into his ass. I can't fault this figure for that, but totally transformed. I think he can go over there and help Mr. Stampy out of the thing. Oh yeah, I think that actually helped him get out of the thing. And he goes punches that guy's bad lizard of getting hit with the butt plug than actually getting whipped with it. Found a pair of panties outside my dorm the other day, and actually had marks of butt plug in them. There's a really hot girl that lives down a few doors from me, and I would like to butt plug her. I made a figurine of the girl down the hall from memory. Take these spicy watermelon popsicles, chili popsicles, and stick them in that girl's butt. I think he's got a little rotation on the hips there. You can, do a little bit of that. Some kind of cock piece there. He can get kicked right in the ass or the nuts or whatever. Why can he swivel around 360? I guess because he's a robot. A whole bunch of stuff like that. But yeah, kind of liking the mold. The leggings look pretty good. Yeah, the inside of the thigh, of course, that helps with his running. Yeah, you gotta paint that out. And one thing, I don't know why they made so many molds of him and why they wanted to charge so much money. I think they made a black version of him with, I think Night Slash has a black version of him, or there are a couple of versions out there, probably the same mold, but just repaints. And I can't see really paying so much money for a repaint, just, when it's basically the same toy, just you can probably figure out how to paint the thing by yourself, if you had a whole, and I'm always asked, is cheetor taller than Princess Peach? As you can see, yes, he is. Taller than B.A. Baracus. Cheetor and Princess Peach to play with some fart cards there, and they Princess Peach, she's pretty good at blackjack or strip poker. She's really naughty. If the character were actually real, I would so totally do her. I like Soda. The two of them together, as you can see, this guy looks like a complete idiot, and this guy looks a little bit cooler. But yeah, I don't know why they changed them up so dramatically. But yeah, this plastic's really cheap. I'm really liking this plastic a lot better. This stupid cheetah fell in the same trap, and Stampy didn't even help him. I'm at home and bored. I have my figures attack sports drinks and stuff like that. Does not like to eat shredded green tea Kit Kats. He does not like those. Let's see if I can do it. Can you do it? Ta-da! That's pretty good. One candy that he will eat is Sapporo Draft Beer Caramel. That's a good candy. Do they ever make medicated ass sticks? That'd be kind of good, right? Well, now that I've played with this figure a lot more, I actually like him a lot better. He's actually very poseable, as you can see, and balance-wise, Stampy and them make a great team. Thank you for watching. This is a beverage I like to drink. The blazing flame is a symbol of your energy and enthusiasm. Yes, thank you. Alright guys, see you in the next review. Somebody should help Cheetor.